from Twitch allows the lurk now with a couple of those Fenrir mines dealt with. Play it down, that's Dash. Spike the last one up, responds though.
Did Dash get downed by the shock drone? I didn't see it on the top down to my left here, but I just noticed he was down and I didn't hear anything else. Confirmed, he did get taken down by the shock drone. So Spiker in a 1 versus 1 with Ashen. Still 50 seconds remaining. And Spiker's going to go for the revive onto Dash, so he will be brought back up.
Ooh,
Ashen makes his way straight through the smoke, though. Wanted to try and capitalize on that opportunity, but a little too slow on the rush, and now spots him. Over towards server is Spiker. Has the higher HP in comparison to Dash, and Spiker swings, wins. A strange old round. Not often you see someone downed by a shock drone, but hey, we'll take it. If you wildcard, you still win the round. Opportunity falls. Well, fortunate to be alive. So that certainly was a good opportunity for Bay. Benja caught in the back, shot out by Baby Shark, and almost a chance to take out Ashen. Or to take out Faults, I should say. Ashen, over towards first floor. Needs to get involved on the blitz, but he got caught in the back. And now makes it a 1v3. We are still playing, we are still alive, and well, unfortunately, production doesn't have much hope for Faults.
I mean, probably not the worst pre-fire on the transition I've ever seen.
It would be quite funny if Faults ends up winning this now.
He's not winning this.
Faults is
I'll be
so
on the
low.
next flight home if Faults wins.
Oh, be careful. You've already made one incorrect call earlier, but Kansan saves you the trip. Wildcard, 2-0 start. Yeah, watching the flank drone, 40 seconds left. Wildcard will start to anticipate that SSG need to make their way downstairs towards the site in basement, of which still Kansan in storage could provide an avenue on the flank later in the round. Nitrocell thrown out, but it's not going to be able to hit anything. At least nothing of value. Gotta remember, Ashen's still very low. A little shot to the toe will dismantle that Blackbeard. Kansan from above.
Ooh, I like
but they've
this.
lost Dash, and so suddenly the on-site presence now is weakened. J9O looking to deal with Kansan over towards storage, and Ashen can get the plant down inside of assembly, leaving only Kansan remaining. And he will fall at the hands of J9O. Solid win for SSG. Do it. And so far, that's what SSG are going to have to do. Dash double kill, Nitrocell though on the Faults, and J9O shuts that push down. Benja will make his way in, hoping to catch someone through con. And it doesn't work so far. Ashen will fall elsewhere on the buck. Noahs has slipped in towards Electrical. They're just praying that maybe they can find a couple of kills, but no. Only the one, and it's 4 for Dash now in this round. And he gonna find himself the ace? No, Noahs will shut that down, but it's Wildcard that are gonna be the real winners in this round. And should look to make this a 3-1 start against SSG.
Double stack IT, nets the final pick. Massive from Dash in that round.
Origin, never mind, I literally just called it and he's dropped.
Kansas down below as well, so he'll double stack with Bay. It has been cut off by SSG.
Baby Shark does actually hold in storage, low on health. Ashen thinking about entry, 40 seconds left, and SSG need to pick up their pacing.
Not going to be fun with Legion on the board.
No, absolutely not. Can't step on that Goo Mine whatsoever, and Dash with a really well-timed swing down the corridor, and SSG never looked likely in this 5th round. Flawless.
Dash here.
They've got to get this kill, and J9O wins the battle. A strange old round, but if SSG make it work, they will get their 2 attacking rounds that they would have been sought after. Logic Bomb to try and maybe locate a rough idea as to where Kansan and Spiker are located. And it shouldn't be too difficult now to actually retrieve that kit. Yeah, Benja can just drop, grab it, never mind, dead, Spiker watching it, so it's a dangerous territory. It's not just a free pickup. It has, though, been finally picked up by Noahs and can get into a plant position, of which Spiker and Kansan clearly cannot look to deny, but they do get the kill onto J9O, and Ashen will go down on the blitz. How have they put themselves in this position? SSG were in such a commanding position this round. Down to the new man in Noahs, the MVP from day 1 in a 1v2 post-plant scenario. There is a Nitrocell available for Kansan. A little bit lower on HP. Noahs is certainly stuck, and he puts away the DMR, and Spiker has the quad, and Wildcard have ripped that round out of the hands of SSG. And no Nitrocell available for Benja. He's going to have to do it with gun in hand on the ward, and 60 seconds still for Wildcard to play with. Okay, Faults is on the board. That's 1, and it's a big one onto Dash, and Faults will find his 2nd. We'll talk about timing and willing to stand up to the occasion. Falls has done his job. He's found 2, and Benja as well. Over towards IT, gets rid of Bay.
Well, they're both trapped.
SSG,
They're both trapped.
in a 2 versus 1, surely can look to take down Spiker. Yellow ping information onto the Warden. You look away for a moment, and he will punish you. Still a Nitrocell for Benja as well. They are well positioned in this 8th round. Baby Shark trying to find an angle. Blocked off by the keeper barrier. Wildcard running out of time. Benja's got a wonderful angle here as well towards storage. They've really denied this storage position perfectly.
Wildcard are cooked. I mean, there's so much vert watching in towards side, and contesting that above is such a challenge. Unless Bay can pull off something pretty wild here and maybe catch a timing above, but even then.
Yeah, they've got the numbers now. They can play the trade game if they want towards the site, although Bay did get the trade onto Newers. Fultz is there for remonstration onto Baby Shark, and it's down to Bay in a 1v3. No time remaining. Does have the kit, but there should be a 3rd round on the board for SSG. And it starts to just get things rolling for them. And there's Ashen.
You've got to get desperate at this point.
Or it does have a Nitrocell. He's one that needs to keep himself alive on the Warden with the Nitro. 40 seconds left. Wildcard are certainly going to start to pick up the pace now.
Wildcard with vert control, but not a lot of vertical tools, so don't know if they'll be able to gain much from those positions. Fultz to tuck himself in the corner.
SSG are anticipating a control here. They're positioned for this. A swing through the doorway. Benja goes full swing though, out into the middle of it, and they've lost Newers too. All the numbers now with Wildcard, and it seems like they aren't going to be able to take this tertiary site. Ashen by himself. Well, he was yelling outside of the server. Now it's Wildcard's turn. And they have got match point, and that is SSG on the verge of elimination. Wildcard are actually getting in a really good position to hit the site from multiple different avenues. Are SSG aware of Spiker's position? Well, this one just about may be done as Bay finds the double onto Ashen and J9O. They've still got Spiker in a good position as well for Wildcard. SSG are surrounded, weltering under the pressure. And now as they've lost Benja, they've basically lost their position here at reload. Newers and Fultz in a 2 versus 5, and Newers cannot stand up, and it's flawless from Wildcard. Oh my goodness. Calm down, lads. That was an absolute beatdown. 7-3, Wildcard ascending Space Station Gaming to the nearest airport.